It's interesting, when after 6 months of maternity break, you come back to office, you're still expected to be the same Sameeksha, the same Shalini that you were 3 or 6 months ago before you went on a maternity break. But your life has changed.
Did you know that 50% women quit the workforce to take care of their child and 48% quit a few months after returning from maternity leave? A 2018 report called The Predicament of Returning Mothers by the Ashoka University highlighted the risk of urban women leaving the workforce to take care of their children, which raises the question, what can organizations do to support the ambitions of working mothers? I'm Mamta Mody, the editor of Tweak India, and I'm joined by Sameeksha Uniyal, the brand lead for Bacardi India, and Shalini Rawat, the regional lead for packaging for the AMEA region, as we discuss how mothers navigate the corporate landscape and what can organizations do to build an equitable and inclusive environment. So ladies, what are some of the challenges working mothers face in 2024?
The biggest challenge which mothers face is lack of adequate support system, both at workplace as well as at home. While the things are changing now, but still most of us struggle to have flexible work arrangements, good childcare options, which actually affect the performance of a woman. I became a mother 9 years back. I was granted only a 3 months maternity break. And at that time, there was no flexible work arrangements also. So I had to take a decision that I moved close to my mom's place, which is around 1.5 hours drive to my workplace, while I was only 10 minutes drive away before. But I consciously took that decision because I wanted my child to be in safe hands.
When I see the new mothers around me, it is still very challenging because it's interesting, when after 6 months of maternity break, you come back to office, you're still expected to be the same Sameeksha, the same Shalini that you were 3 or 6 months ago before you went on a maternity break. But your life has changed. Now you have a family and you have a little one. And I think that intuitiveness and that empathy and that, I would say, just the environment working towards it, it needs to work better.
As soon as you start hitting your professional milestones, you're leading a team, you're putting together systems, you're also going home and you have daring responsibilities, right? So how do you manage to balance your professional milestones with your personal milestones?
I'll go for this one, and no, you can't. It is not humanly possible to own it all or to do it all. And we are lucky in India because while they are nuclear families, I stay in a family where I have my in-laws and my husband obviously stays with me luckily yet. Yesterday was my son's birthday, and this happens to be March, which is the most critical time in our business. So we are burning the midnight oil in office. And at the same time, it is his first birthday party that he's throwing for his schoolmates and for our colony kids. And obviously he wants this perfect. He wants these walkie-talkies. I can't find those walkie-talkies because it's not available. So what do you do then? Then I pick up my phone on my sister and say, okay, can you go get me those gifts? I prepared a whole dress for him for his birthday party, and now it's very, very hot outside. He can't wear that shirt, which is going to burn him while he's playing. So what do I do again? And then I'm like, call up my sister again, where are you? Because here I'm getting the gifts wrapped and getting everything sorted. Go get him a t-shirt for tomorrow. Make it work for you. You're not going to be there 100%, but you don't need to be there 100%. I'm very content. And I think I walked into this shoot saying I'm on a mommy high today, and I'm going to take that as a win.
So I'm a part of a global team, and we have teammates who are also sitting at completely different time zones. So we have meetings often at late evening. So initially I used to think that I have to attend each and every meeting, right? But later then I realized that it is not so important for me to attend each and every meeting. So I need to prioritize. Sometimes we're also not very open or confident to say that, I'm not going to be there. We want to be there. It's okay to say that it's too late for me. It's the time I want to enjoy with my family. And I don't think that, it's so important for me to be there in this one. So I think we need to learn that.
So moment of truth, guys. Work-life balance, does it really exist, or is it like a constant struggle where you have to juggle too many balls, everything's up in the air, trying to figure where everything's going to fall?
I think it's like chasing a unicorn.
That's
it's elusive, but it's not entirely mythical. So for me, it's more like finding a harmony that works the best for me and continuously adapting myself as life throws curveballs.
For me, my child started going to a pre-nursery school and it was massive. It is his first year of being in a formal school. And I know I need to prioritize. I block that 1 hour in my calendar from 12:30 to 1:30. I don't leave it to the universe. You can't get that time because I'm going to pick him up and I'm going to get him back home and drop him home and then get back to work. And I'm lucky that I work in an organization which recognizes that fact that Sam is not available. You know, I'm doing those little things, but I don't believe in work-life balance. I think chasing that is literally chasing a unicorn. But do the dance.
A lot of organizations expect women to work like they're not mothers, like they don't have other responsibilities. But you know, there are dentist appointments, there are PTA meetings. These are mom's expectations. So what do you think organizations can do where activities like this, you know, appointments like this are expected from a mother and they're not a reflection of poor performance?
It's also the responsibility of the team manager to encourage their team to be open about sharing their needs, their priorities at that moment. I think childcare option is one thing, you know, because we know that nowadays finding a trustworthy and affordable childcare option is not easy.
Bacardi started doing that some years back. We have a very, very good support system in terms of childcare. It's adequate. I'm 7 years into Bacardi and I'm still loving it over here. But that's the reason, because you have that kind of people around you who take you with you, right? Shalini is doing a global role setting out of India. And I think that's the testament to show that what can organizations do? They're small steps. Be open to people working out of the base they are comfortable with. That's step one. Be open to flexible working hours, you know. A lot of us, we put this little email or headline that if you're getting this mail at 12 a.m., I'm sorry, but this works for me. You please read it as per your timeline. And I'm sorry for that, because you never know the phone is on, the ping is coming. But there's small things I think the organization can do.
So what's your advice for young mothers who are on a similar journey?
Be ready. Be ready mentally, physically, because it's going to take a toll. It's not an easy journey. And I won't mince my word. It's beautiful and everything, and you see all those Instagram videos out there. But then it's the real and the real world. And time it according to you. So my mother always kids with me, you know, that, oh my God, you produced a child right now, and now I can't run and I'm not energetic. You should have done it some years back. I was like, Mom, it's my body, my child. I'm going to get him into or her into the world when I think I can. See, I don't get pressurized, I would say, by anything what people are saying. You do you.
We should also try to take out some time for ourselves where we can engage in some sort of activities which we love, because if you are not happy, then you can't make others around you happy.
So thank you so much for coming down, sharing this advice, and also telling us, you know, how to really navigate your way up the corporate ladder. Thank you.
Thank you.